And here tonight at 6 o'clock, we begin this evening in Warren County, Kentucky. That's Bowling Green, where the first trial in the Crystal Rogers case is now underway. Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us. I'm Doug Proffitt. We have team coverage of the trial. Our Alexandra Goldberg is going to report from Bardstown, where she's been talking to Bardstown residents who've been following this case so closely from the beginning. But we want to start with our Shay McAllister, who's leading our coverage of the.
Well, Doug, this trial is moving along so much faster than we had anticipated. To give you an idea, jury selection was complete before lunch. That was something that experts had speculated could take up to a week. We had opening statements done by 2 o'clock, and now at the end of the first day of trial, emotional testimony is well underway.
With tears in her eyes, Crystal Rogers' mom, Sherry Ballard, was the first to take the stand. She told the jurors, quote, "I knew the instant I saw that baby in the truck that something was wrong. She never went anywhere without that baby." Ballard described calls and texts to Crystal, desperate attempts to get in touch that went unanswered. Then a conversation on the way to the sheriff's office to report her daughter missing. She saw Brooks Houck and said, "I told him I'm going to file a missing persons report. And he looked at me like I was talking about a person off the street." She said he didn't go with her. The prosecutor laid out his case during opening statements, displaying a slide that says, quote, "the plan to murder Crystal." He says Brooks Houck asked Steve Lawson to, quote, "get rid of Crystal," but that Lawson wouldn't kill her, but did agree to move her car. He said Lawson called Brooks during a 13-second phone call around midnight on the night Crystal went missing and told him the job was done. Lawson's attorney, Darren Wolf, called this a narrative, a series of individuals that are going to attempt to be heroes. They want to be the people who solve the greatest mystery in the history of Kentucky. Wolf says that Lawson did move Crystal's car, but he didn't conspire to kill her, and there is no proof that says otherwise.
And a little bit more, Doug, about the jury here tonight. So it is 15 people on this jury. Of course, not all of them will make a decision. Some of them will be told they're alternates at the end. It is 10 women, 5 men. We know there are connections to law enforcement. There are also mothers and fathers. Doug, we'll send it back to you.
Shay, thank you very much. Fascinating breakdown of that jury there, and things are moving fast so far on day one of this for Steve Lawson as the judge held to his order of no cameras in the courtrooms. The first time even the judge admitted he's made that decision in 20 years. WHAS 11 News has hired former prosecutor and now defense attorney Nick Mudd of the Mudd Law Group in Louisville. Nick Mudd is going to be joining us every night at 5:30. This is what he had to say moments ago about day one of the trial and what the prosecution is trying to prove.
But, you know, they're going after this big charge, which is conspiracy to commit murder, which is a 10 to 20-year prison sentence. And I think that, you know, as Shane Young, the prosecutor, stated in opening, he said we have to decide if Mr. Lawson agreed to move Crystal's car and if he knew there was a plan to kill her. That's going to be the key to prove here. Was there a plan to kill her? If he knew that and he was part of that plan. And that's going to be, that's a mountain to climb.
Nick Mudd has been with us now more than a year analyzing this case with his unique insight. Again, he is now the WHAS 11 legal analyst.